Okay, so after a really nice breakfast, John has escorted me back to the Katy Trail to make sure I've gone.
That's right, get him out of here.
Yeah, get rid of me. But that was awesome, a fantastic evening, and we're going to stay in touch.
Yes.
So now you're going to head back home, I'm going to get back on the Katy Trail, see what happens today. But thank you very much,
yeah,
John.
Thanks, man.
It's been a pleasure.
It's great.
Matchens. So I guess it's over. This is the end of the Katy Trail. Just stops dead. It's a bell. I think people ring it. I don't know if you're supposed to ring it if you've ridden the whole way, but I've ridden most of it, so let's do it. Need a bigger bell. I have no idea what we have now. I'm guessing road, but that's fine. It's been good. It's been a nice intermission, let's say, on the trip to be on a rail trail, nice and quiet, no cars, lots of people, lots of campsites, lots of places to eat. My summary of the Katy Trail is, it is as awesome as everyone told me. I'm glad I took the Bike Nonstop, and that was one factor in my decision, knowing that I was going to be on rail trails like this. So there we go, here's a map, I'll show you that. This is Alan.
Hey, Alan from Bikes and Beyond.
Yep, so Alan's got a YouTube channel as well.
I do.
We'll put a link down
Absolutely,
below.
I'll share it with you.
Yeah, fantastic. But you've ridden out to meet me?
I have.
Do some of the riding with me?
I have.
Sounds good to me. Maybe something to eat?
If you're hungry, we'll eat.
Maybe a beer? Maybe
Yes.
one?
Whatever you
beer?
want.
Yeah, we'll see.
You're my guest.
We're going to play it by ear. We'll
All
see
right.
how we get on. You'll find out, though, obviously. I'm in a brewery. What have you done? If this all goes wrong.
I've ridden 8 miles today. It's time for lunch.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Well, I can do one beer, just the one.
Just one.
So this was, I'm told, just now an old bread factory. Look at this. And now it's a brewery. And this is the town where Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in the world, lived. Wow. Look at that. What a great looking beer. And I can tell you it tastes good too. 1:45. It's not too early. It looks good. Oh. So this is John, who's just driven out about 19 miles along here to come and say hello and to ride with me for a bit. So now there's 3 of us.
Three of us.
Yeah, I go from being on my own for weeks on end to having 3 with me.
Right.
But thanks for coming out. And you live fairly local, you say?
Yeah, fairly local.
Yeah, excellent. Well, yeah, let's get moving then.
Yeah.
So sadly, you're going to turn back now.
I am.
But it's been absolutely awesome.
I've had
I
a
really
blast.
appreciate it. Yeah, me
It's been
too.
an absolute pleasure meeting you and hanging out with you today.
Oh, fantastic. No, and thank you for lunch.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, can't
Be
argue
careful.
with that, and the beer. So, yeah, it's been really, really good fun. So glad to have met you. We'll keep in touch. We'll
We
swap
will.
numbers now. And now I got to do that weird left-hand handshake.
That's all right. That's all right.
There we go. Yeah, that worked. It worked.
All right.
So John is now going to turn round and head back that way.
Yep.
To go back home. But it's been real pleasure meeting you and talking to you. John's thinking about the GDMBR.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously, I
Watch his videos to get inspired and get informed.
see, that's good. That's what I like to hear. But I was saying to you, it's the best route. I loved it. It's fantastic. So I do hope you make it out there.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. I had 2 people to ride with today. In fact, actually, I had 3 because I was riding with John this morning. So can't argue with that, can you? Now I'm back on my own. I've got, I think, I don't know how many miles, 20, maybe 15. There's a place called Norbone, the campsite there. There's a hurricane coming in. It's absolutely belting it down tomorrow. I'm just gonna take a day off and hide away in the tent, but it would be nice if I was on a proper site. So that's my plan. I better get there. I don't imagine I'll get there before 7. And then it's gonna start raining tonight. So there we go. Nice trails again though today. Lots of rail trails. So really, it's been a good day. So I've made it to this Norbone campsite. I really hope this rain misses us, but I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. Right, so another day done, and what an excellent day it was. Having people to ride with, yeah, it's been a really good day. Really enjoyed it. Love meeting people when they come out to see me like this, and today 2 at once, so there was a group of 3 of us. It was just good fun. I like it anyway. Today was 71 miles. All good. We'll see what happens in the morning if the weather rolls in, but and then make decisions then. For now, I will say good night, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. I had a good night actually. It rained all night, as I expected, but it's sort of stopped. It's now 8:30, and it says it's going to be drizzle for the rest of the morning, so that's good enough for me. I can ride through drizzle. So I have a pretty vicious headwind today, struggling to get above 10 miles an hour, so I think it's in for the day as well. I mean, the upside is I was expecting worse. Best not get too close to that. My first skunk. So I just come off trail a little bit to Vandalia, I don't know how it's pronounced. Lincoln served on the state legislature here between 1834 and 1839 before his rise to national prominence as President of the United States. Fact for the day. Vandalia, Vandalia. One of those 3. I apologise if none of those are correct. And if you live in whatever I just said, then correct me, please. Just having a quick break in a graveyard. The sky seems to have cleared up. That rain didn't really do much. Had some, but not much really. Peanut butter pretzels. Good. So it's 2 o'clock. I'm about 41 miles in for the day. And I mean, it is just slow going. Because it's so nice and flat. I know with no wind or with a tailwind, I could just get some good miles in. But I have to remember that it's flat with a headwind. It could be flat with all the hills I had in Missouri. It could be worse, put it that way. They gave up a bit easy, didn't they? So still got the headwind, but I'm on a quieter road now. This is quite nice actually. Yeah, I don't know how long this goes on for, but it's welcome. Caesar salad wrap. Surprisingly good. So 10 to 6, and I think the wind is dying down. It always does just as it starts getting dark, but I'm going to keep going. My legs feel good. We're at 75 miles for the day. I don't think there's any towns or anything, so it's going to be a case of stealth camping, I think, somewhere. I just want to get some miles in whilst the wind's not blowing. Tomorrow the wind is in the same direction, so a headwind, but a lot less. Perfect. And I've seen something else over there. There's like a park of some sort, which could be an ideal place to spend the night. I wonder if there's anywhere in town where I can ask. I'm pretty sure I'd be alright. Is that a bar? It might be a bar. Let's go and have a look. Camping just across the road. There's a pavilion for a church, and the person that runs it is in this bar and has told me it's fine, so it's all good. Fantastic find, how lucky. Fantastic people in here. I love this place. So I'm going to drink this last beer, the third one, and then go over and set up. Okay, so I'm in the pavilion at the church. This is perfect. I was just over there in Vic's bar. I had too many beers. I had 4 in the end, but I was having such a good laugh over there. What a fantastic place. Just everyone's so friendly. It was awesome. I loved that. There's a guy in there called Hank. I was speaking to him, and he did offer to put me up in his house, but then told me that we were going to go bull riding at midnight, and I didn't know whether that was a euphemism or what. All of the barmaids in there were saying, whatever he says, just say no. So I did. But yeah, I had a fantastic night, really, and I needed that. It's just weird, you know, the emotions, the way I flip-flop, just experiences like this, it's all worth it because of those. So yeah, I'll never forget this place. Vic's bar, and we're in Wendelin. Awesome. I'll work out the mileage and let you know, and then go to bed. So I double checked, it was 82 miles today, so pretty good day considering we had that headwind all day. Tomorrow should be easier. Should be. So I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Every day I load the route onto my Wahoo And every day when I do, it asks me if I want to route to the start. Yeah, let's route to the start. Shouldn't take long. Now my legs are good, probably only a couple of months. Time to go. It's only 8 o'clock. But yeah, I'm slow getting moving this morning, which is fine. I'm entitled to be. So in contrast to yesterday, this morning is perfect. Barely a breeze, bit of cloud cover, nice quiet roads because it's a Saturday. This is really nice. I mean, obviously you can't have this all the time, but I appreciate it when I get it. We're in a town called Oblong. I think there's a Casey's, one of those big gas station things, so I can get coffee and cold drinks and all that sort of stuff. There is a Casey's. I've got a large drink, I've got a slice of pizza and a donut, so life is good. I like Casey's, does everything well. The people here, again, in Illinois, just so friendly. Every single one. People in the stores, just people everywhere. They're all chatty and nice. Everyone's just so friendly. It's really nice. That's usually a sign that there's a prison nearby. I definitely won't pick anyone up. Right, 50 miles in for the day. I suppose I'll ride on for a bit now and then figure out where I'm going to go. I tend to stop whenever I can now. Every time I see a shop or somewhere where I can get a drink, just to break the day up, because it is quite a lot of just riding on roads through cornfields. But you know, that is what this section is all about. I guess I'm in Indiana. Illinois did not last long. I crossed into a different time zone earlier today as well, because all of a sudden I'm an hour ahead. Is it Eastern time, I think? But I don't think it changes again anyway. What is that? I think I see the tree it's falling from. I'm going to Google Lens it and see. Osage orange. Some scientists surmise that the fruit was once eaten by large extinct herbivores, such as mastodons, which would defecate seeds far from the mother trees. Huh. So it doesn't spread. So if it has spread, it was by hungry mastodons. How interesting. Inedible, except by extinct dinosaurs. Well, there we go. Right, time to keep moving. It is so hot. Okay, I'm in Sullivan and I've come across a Dairy Queen and I love their sundaes, and it's a hot day, so that's what I'm going to do. My restaurant of choice depends on the temperature. When it's hot like this, it's always Dairy Queen just because of the sundaes. And it is a hot day. I mean, we're middle of September, so I guess we're still summer. I don't think it's going to be long or far into October before I'm finished on this route. But then I've been contacted by a lot of people in Ohio, Cincinnati, that sort of area, and from then on to meet up and say hello, so that'll add time to it. But I mean, I don't care how long it takes me to do. I want to meet people. I love it. It's just such a cool thing. So if you're one of those, then thank you. That's what it's all about, you know. I feel like I got friends over here, and I just think it's a really cool thing to come to another country and have people to meet up with and hang out with, drink beer with. Anyway, I'm going to eat this before it gets cold, and that before it melts. I didn't expect to find this campground. I'm about 5 miles from Linton. I'm going to check it out because, I mean, this is a perfect place and I've got water. So I'm going to get some water and then, yeah, I'm going to figure it out. These little cabins look cool. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stay here. I'm 5 miles from Linton. Today was 80 miles. It was a good day. That headwind did pick up in the afternoon, but it was no problem. I had plenty of shelter from that. Wasn't quite so exposed as yesterday. Tomorrow I'm going to be in Bloomington one way or another, staying with Rob's friends, who will soon be my friends. Incidentally, if you're wondering why I walk around when I'm doing these evening sign-offs, it's because of the mosquitoes. They're not so bad if you're moving. If you stop, then they get you. See you in the morning. Had a good night. Sun's just about to come up. It's quiet here. Yeah, all good. So I'm going to pack up and then I'll double check, but I think I'm going to meet somebody along the trail between here and somewhere near Bloomington, and they're going to ride with me for a while and then very kindly give me a lift into Bloomington because it's 14 miles off trail. So once again, I am spoiled by people's generosity. So I came over to the trash and I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, some sort of anti-bear latch. And then not good. Who was it? I think it was a ranger I was speaking to earlier in the trip. He said they have to design the bear latches and things to be difficult enough to stop the cleverest bear, but also easy enough for the dumbest human. And I qualify as the dumbest human today. So I've wondered what a skunk smells like, you know, when it sprays. And I think I know the smell. They must release some of that when they get run over, because you get a smell and then I know when I'm going to see one on the road. It's not a nice smell. Like sulfury maybe. I don't know, whatever it isn't pleasant. I bet that's just a minuscule fraction of what it smells like when they're really going for it. But apparently they don't. It's a last resort. So they're not just, you know, spraying all over the place. I kind of thought that the other day when I saw that one and I was just looking at it, and then afterwards I thought that might not have been a good idea. You know, I'm full of bad ideas. Nice morning for riding. This is Jeff, and Jeff has parked up down the road and ridden out this way along the trail to meet me.
Yes, sir.
And now you're going to ride all the way back?
Yes.
So he's previewed it, he tells me.
Yes.
So yeah, we're in Bloomfield now, I think. It's about 28 miles back to your car, that's right, I think.
Sounds
isn't it?
right.
Yeah, it's cool. And you live sort of-
Indianapolis.
Indianapolis,
It's about
excellent.
an hour and a half north of where I parked my car.
Fantastic. We're going to ride for a bit now. I think we've got some highway and then some quieter country roads.
Yep.
Excellent. Let's get moving.
All right.
I have a cameraman, finally. You've got to go all the way to New York now, depending on how good the footage is. So we're riding down here, Jeff and I, and this red truck passes, and I hear someone shouting, Matt, Matt, and it's this guy Jason,
Yep.
who's come down from Indianapolis. is
So
it?
just the south side of Indianapolis, Greenwood.
Yeah,
So I
Greenwood.
came down here to try to catch you coming through.
Fantastic. I love this, honestly, I love it so much. And look, I've got 2 packets of Sour Patch Kids, and I got gift cards for Dairy Queen and McDonald's. Seriously, this is so cool. It's still strange to me that people are, you know, coming out to meet me, but I do love it. So I thought I'd introduce you to Jason, and now I won't forget you because you'll always be
All
on
right.
the video.
Right.
Thanks.
Yep.
There goes Jason. What a great guy, coming all the way down here to say hello.
Yeah.
That looks more comfortable than that. Maybe I'll do a comparison. Right, we're at the store and this is where Jeff's van is parked. We're gonna get something to eat and then Jeff is going to drop me into Bloomington. That is, unless he was so sick of my company that he's disappeared at the first opportunity because I've lost him. I can't be that bad, can I? So we're here, we're in the, what would you call this?
Bedford.
Bedford. And it's a little cafe. We've got pizza, I got root beer. It was a nice ride this morning. It's been a hot day, but we've had a nice breeze, so that was good. And it's been nice having someone to ride
That's
with.
upselling a headwind.
Yeah, headwind, yeah, not a breeze. A head breeze. I've had worse over the last few days. So yeah, and then we're gonna head to Bloomington. But it's been nice, really nice having someone to ride with, and we've had plenty to talk about. And probably would have a lot more to talk about if we had the time, but we'll stay in touch. Now I've got to go and do this at some point. You might see that. There's the thumbnail. Beer.
Turn left onto Hillcrest Way.
So imagine that traffic on this road.
Which is what it used to be.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
You know you're going to have nice quiet roads when you see an interstate nearby.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of these towns died, I suppose, though, isn't it? Like in Cars.
Yeah.
That was a documentary. So I can't thank you enough. Thank you so much for today. It's been great. And thank you for the lift.
You're welcome.
And we'll stay in touch.
Yes,
I've
sir.
got your details.
All right.
And yeah, thank you again. Have a safe trip back. I've got
too.
to do the weird left-hand handshake. Thank you very much, Jeff.
We'll see you.
Cheers. Take it easy. So I'm here in Bloomington, staying with my new friends, Jim and Jean. They are so lovely. I can't tell you. So nice. Charging my stuff in there. I've got a room. I'm going to do my laundry, charge all my equipment. I am so spoiled by the kindness on this trail. I mean, today, meeting with Jeff, meeting Jason, who gave me those gift vouchers and gift cards and Sour Patch Kids, and just want to chat, and then a lift from Jeff, and then being put up. I mean, it's incredible. I've said it before, and I hope you all know I am extremely grateful. So mileage wise, not much today. 48, I think it was, between 48 and 50 miles. Tomorrow I'm not going to rush out, but I will be back on the trail tomorrow. And I think the next big city is Cincinnati. I can't believe how quickly these states are rattling off. I think I've got some good trail to come, so I'm told. I've got a beer. Life is good, and I am very lucky. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I'm back here at this rest stop. Just been dropped back by Jim. I stayed with Jim and Jean last night, friends of my buddy from the GDMBR, Rob. Yeah, I had a fantastic time. It's been awesome. Yesterday, they were so kind, put me up, got showered, charged all my stuff, a complete reset, which you know I love. And now I'm going to head towards Cincinnati. I won't be there today, but probably tomorrow, I just said. Time for a quick break. It's about 11:30. I'm getting nowhere quick this morning, but that's by choice. I'm just enjoying this ride. It's varied scenery, farmland still, but yeah, it's been interesting. Have some crisps and then ride on. No way! I can't believe this! Are you kidding me? I was thinking about you this morning. I was thinking I've got to get in touch. And Brooklyn.
Brooklyn
Oh
in the back.
wow!
Back there.
Unbelievable! How cool is this? So here I am with, you will remember, Tim and Pam and Brooklyn. And they've all come out to meet me, and it's a complete surprise. I had no idea. I am so pleased to see them. They're like family to me, these guys. So we're going to ride to Seymour, 18 miles away,
Yeah.
get some lunch. I'm just so thrilled that you're here. I mean, genuinely so thrilled. So you're going to see more of those in a bit when we get to Seymour.
Yeah.
So we're all in Seymour.
Yep.
And we've got pizza, kindly provided by Pam and Tim. Brooklyn,
She's down here.
she's down here, keeping guard. Good guard dog. Yeah, and this is fantastic. I can't tell you how happy I am to see these guys. Friendly faces, and we've kept in touch.
Yeah.
Whilst, you know, from the divide, I had no idea they were coming out to meet me today. And Rob knew.
Yeah.
Didn't they, Rob? But it was such a surprise. I couldn't believe it. And it could only be you two. When I saw it was a tandem, I just knew straight away. So yeah, it's been fantastic. It's just a real high point of the trip. So, as you know, so yeah, just enjoy this now anyway. So sadly, I've got a ride on, and you're going to go back home tonight. Is that right? It's been so nice. It's so nice, and I genuinely mean it. It's really made the trip. It's just the best day on the trip so far.
Yeah,
so
nice
thank
seeing
you
you.
so
Oh,
much.
nice, yeah.
You made
goodbye,
our day,
Brooklyn.
man.
Fantastic. It's nice. Thank you very much, and I will definitely see you again,
Yes.
one way or another.
We will.
Maybe in Europe someplace,
great.
Yeah.
or in the UK. But if you ever are there, then look me up. I'd
do
love
that.
to do
We'll
that.
do that.
All right, thanks. Sad to go. They really are the nicest people. The nicest people. I am so grateful. So, I think North Vernon, 15 miles from here, it's 25 to 6. So that'd be a good time to get in. I won't go any further. It's supposed to be a nice campsite with showers. So that sounds perfect today. Just a good day all in. Everything feels right about today. And it's funny how early on in the day I decided to take a short one. And that's when people came out to see me. So yes, fortuitous is the word, I think. Hi. So I'm here in Vernon at the campsite. $20, it's a bit steep. It's a bit weird because all of the campsites seem to be reserved, but there's also, see the line, I think there was a race. It did say there was an event on here, so I reckon they're just reserved so people don't camp on the track. Anyway, I'm going to just make sure I'm off it. So should be okay. Just had a shower. The dog barking over there kind of constantly, but campsites are always like this. That's why I'd much prefer wild spots really, but I don't know, it's a bit too built up to find something like that here. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. It was 60 miles today, so not very far, but a good day, a fantastic day. I had a great time. It was really nice seeing Tim and Pam and Brooklyn. And tomorrow I'm going to be headed towards Cincinnati. Whether I'll get there or not, I don't know. We'll see how I feel in the morning. And if this is the end of the video, I will see you in the next one. Please give it a thumbs up. That really helps. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.